Kari Lake, who is now running for Senate in Arizona after losing the 2022 gubernatorial race to Katie Hobbs, also ran, Kari Lake did, as a Republican in Arizona for governor. She claims to be about law and order. She claims to be a defender of law and order. She appeared on Fox News over the weekend, and she says one of the greatest injustices right now is that MAGA people who appear to have committed crimes on January 6th have been arrested. That's the injustice. I thought that you were for law and order, Kari. Take a listen to this.
Mainstream media goes after him over January 6th. I want to get your opinion here because we're seeing new information about January 6th and the number of FBI informants who were in the crowd. And now we're seeing this terrible treatment by some people who were just in Washington, had nothing to do with it. What's your assessment there?
It's terrible what happened. I mean, this to me is one of the great injustices in American history. We have people who are rotting in this D.C. prison. Jake Lang, he's been there almost 3 years. He's never had a trial. He's rotting in prison. He's just one of dozens upon dozens of people. And now we're starting to see this video pour out, the 40,000+ hours that Mike Johnson is finally putting out, and he needs to put all of it out quickly. And we're seeing the treatment that these people who were just there protesting, peacefully protesting. We saw a grandmother being thrown down a flight of stairs by Capitol Police. We're seeing people being beaten by Capitol Police. Now, we want to get to the bottom of it because we don't want American citizens held as political prisoners, and that's what we have right now. We've got to get to the bottom of this. The conditions inside that D.C. jail are medieval, and we can't forget these men who are being held right now.
Now, listen. If you genuinely care about the conditions in the American jail and prison system, I'm with you. That's a major problem. I've been talking about it for more than a decade. If you care about the way in which bail is used to keep defendants in jail until their trial, which prevents them from being able to have the productive meetings with their lawyers to mount their defenses that they could have, and disproportionately affects the poor, I'm with you on all of these issues. But people like Kari Lake, who claim to be about law and order, they never cared about these issues. Marjorie Taylor Greene is the same way. Oh, they're being kept in terrible conditions. It's a gulag. Blah, blah, blah. You didn't care about any of this. Why aren't they let out? They're just being kept in prison until their trial. You did not care about this until it became politically inconvenient to have these individuals charged, indicted, prosecuted, and some detained until trial. So I'm willing to work overall with these people on this issue, but they don't actually care about the issue. They care only about the fact that it's their supporters, it's their cultists, it's the extremists that support them that are in this position at this point in time. That's what it is. And it's the principle that we've been seeing from them for so long, which is, I will say whatever, and as soon as it's inconvenient, I will say something else. No, we need pretrial detention, they say, because we need to keep these dangerous people off the streets. They reoffend while they're awaiting trial. They leave. They don't show up. Oh, well, here's 1,000 Trump cultists who are accused of crimes. Oh, no. None of them should be in pretrial detention. They should all be out. They should be allowed to do whatever they want. They're being held in poor conditions. Well, why does it only apply to the 1,000 Trump cultists accused of crimes? The law and order meme is just that. They don't genuinely care.